Would it be correct to say that Hindu ethics and morality is exceptionally good compared to ethics of all other non-pagan and pagan monotheistic and polytheistic societies, Greco-Roman ethics, Han Chinese ethics, Aboriginal Australian ethics, Native American ethics, etc.? If yes, what explains this exceptionalism? Also, what explains the seemingly widespread nature of sexual slavery in many civilizations? For example, Greco-Roman civilization, Han Chinese civilization, etc., except the Hindu civilization. This seems to paint a bleak picture of mankind, doesn't it? Well, this is a very controversial topic, but I agree with you. Yes, we have historically had the most superior ethics. Okay, let's substantiate this claim with some facts. Slavery, human sacrifice. Let's take these two things. Did India, Bharat, Bharatvarsh, Aryavart, etc., ever had slavery? Ever have slavery? Is slavery something that's accepted in our civilization, in our culture? No, absolutely not. We've never had slavery. The only times we had slavery when we were under foreign occupation, either the Turks or the Europeans, the Christians. That's when we had slavery. When India was free and self-governed by Indian kings, queens, whatever, emperors, we never had slavery. Ever, ever. Did Greece, ancient Greece, have slavery? Of course it had slavery. It's well known. Look it up. Did Rome have slavery? Of course there was slavery in Rome. It was rampant. Alexander the Greek. Which city did he destroy? Thebes, was it? So he besieges this city of Thebes, and after a certain period of time, the siege succeeds and the walls are broken, and then he's so upset that the siege lasted so long, and the thing is there that he uh, has a significant amount of the number of the population executed, and the rest is sold into slavery. Slavery was part of Greek culture. The Greek culture, Hellenic culture, is very similar in a lot of ways to Indian culture, to the older Vedic culture. But we never had slavery. They had slavery. The Romans had slavery, rampant slavery. That's two examples in the Indo-European world. The Germans had slavery. The Vikings had slavery. The Gauls had slavery. The Celts had slavery. Everybody had slavery. We did not have it. The Chinese had slavery, of course. Human sacrifice. The Greeks had human sacrifice. The Romans had human sacrifice. The Celts had human sacrifice. Let's not even talk about Carthage. Let's not even go there. The Germanic tribes had human sacrifice. The Vikings had human sacrifice. The Britons had human sacrifice. Everybody had it. India, you cannot imagine the horror of human sacrifice. Most strong taboo you can ever imagine. Chinese, well, not sure if you had human sacrifice, but executions on the scale of hundreds of thousands and millions was quite common. So once again, we have very different ethics. And when it comes to things like horrific things like sexual slavery, we can't even imagine that in our culture, right? But it was there in other cultures. So we overall, it is a fact. Look, I have now whatever claims I've made here, whatever I've said, why don't you, if you're not sure if it's true or not, don't ask me for sources. Use Google and find your sources. Okay, a little bit of work you have to do, right? If you want to learn something. So please don't ask me for sources for what I just said. Look it up. All the information is available in public, not behind any firewall, any paywall. Everything is available in the public domain. You just have to do a little bit of work and type in some search terms in Google or your favorite search engine. So please do that. So it's clear that we had superior ethics and morality, but we had insufficient levels of ruthlessness and barbarity at certain times. During the Ashokan Mauryan times, we had sufficient ruthlessness, not barbarity, but ruthlessness. Oh, absolutely. Ashok was the man, wasn't he? During times of rulers like Kanishka the Great, Samudragupta the Great, And so the Cholas, Rajendra Chola the Great, we were not devoid of ruthlessness at all. But there were times when certain things went wrong overall. So yes, we had the most superior ethics, no question about it. Today, the West claims superiority based on certain other factors, but we know what the truth is, right? So it does indeed paint a bleak picture of humankind, mankind. It does, unfortunately. It does.